Top of the morning! Hello. How are you? My name's Carlos. I'm feeling good. It's Friday. You're here with me, and I'm feeling good. How y'all doing? What up? Listen to the Top Show. Every single Friday, I take you to the top of entertainment, of AI, of my personal life. This show's amazing. But my name is Carlos Alberto Navarro. If you haven't heard of me, well, hello. I'm an actor, director, writer, surgeon. I work for Big Tobacco also. I'm a big lobbyist. And I'm an attorney general. Some of those things are true. Most are not. But I'm here to entertain the peeps. Top of the morning to you, Rachel. Top of the morning to you, ATH. Top of the morning to you, Swarmers. You know what? I'm so glad that ATH mentioned this. This is the time of the show where I want everybody to like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Why do I want you to like and share? Because this is how you get the word out for the show is on. Most people are like, oh, damn, is the show on? The show was on. It's live. It's popping. I got my coffee here. It is delicioso. And I'm going to take a little sip as the music winds down. But it kicks right back up. There it is. Like and subscribe. See that little button right there? Isn't it amazing? So, how are y'all doing today? To the top, Myron. Good to see you. How is life? How is the first week or second week of school going for many of you? How's just life in general going? This show, I'd like to talk to you. A lot of shows don't like talking to you, but I like to talk to you. Top of the morning to you, Sammy boy. Good to see you here today. Sammy boy is here in the cut, chilling. How you doing, Sammy?
And unmute my mic. There we go. Hey. Doing good.
Good to see you, man. Good. Now, let's see here. Who else we got in here? So, today we got a lot of things popping on the show. TV show auditions are back, like I said in the thumbnail. What the hell does that even mean? Well, I'm going to tell you what that means. I'm going to take you through the process of what even an audition is. Drain Doctor in the house, one of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Drain Doctor in the house. Need any type of drain, clogs, anything, you call the Drain Doctor. Pricing up front, no surprises. Thank you, Drain Doctor, for everything you do. And go follow his page. He posts every single day. He posts every day. Go follow the Drain Doctor, please. You'll find his page right now. Shout out to Tom. Because the Drain Doctor. Because, man, he is one of the best posters. I'm going to take you to his page right now. He's supported the show forever, man. So today we're talking about TV show auditions, and we're also talking about Billy Joel. How many of y'all like Billy Joel? To the top to you, my friend. A lot more behind the scenes. I'm going to show you what happens when I get an audition. It's cool. Drain Doctor Plumbing and Drain.com. Go follow his page, please. Boom, it's right here. If you would, if you could, if you should, in the hood. Por favor, please. Because you know what? It's right there. I've liked it. Drain Doctor Plumbers. Shout out to Tom. We appreciate you supporting the show big time. Good morning, Jamie. Good to see you here. We moved my son to a new school. Sucks. He's away from his friends, but this school is better rated than the last. And we stay in touch with him, and that's good to move. It'll all work itself out, especially if it's a better school. It'll all work itself out. Give me a little sip of my water. So, I tell you guys, I'm happy. Sammy, if you could put TV show auditions are back. A nice big banner, please. So, TV show auditions are back. What the hell does that mean to you? Well, I'll tell you what it means to me. For many years, TV show auditions were years. I'm not kidding. Since about 2022, TV show auditions have just totally died down. Now, what the hell does that even mean? Well, that means that the TV show auditions had dried up, like the old phrase, the nuns. I'm not going to say that. It's gross. But in order for TV auditions to happen, the TV studios have to be doing well, okay? And for many, many years, they have not been. In fact, they're still not doing well. Let's be honest, okay? In fact, for a second here, let's check and see. Hey, Crystal, good to see you here. Oh, good. Let's link up. We got to link up. Good to see you here. I was wondering where you were at. So, studios, Disney, Universal, Sony, Warner Brothers, Paramount, the big boys, even the TV channels, your ABCs, your NBCs, your CBSs. All of Hollywood was rocked with streaming. Okay, they're fat and heavy on their hog, right? They're making so much money on the stream, and look, Netflix, 2020, 2021, Disney Plus, boom, we explode with the Mandalorian. Oh my gosh, we got so much stuff. We're making, and they kept reporting how many subscribers to Wall Street, and every time they get more subscribers, people would be like, breaking news. Disney Plus got 100,000 new subscribers in the month of March. Netflix. And then all of a sudden they were like, we're not going to count the subscribers. I'm not going to tell you about them anymore because we realized there are only so many subscribers to go around. And in the midst of them obsessing over streaming, because we were in COVID, they broke the back of the movie theaters and they broke the back of the TV stations because all their focus was on streaming. Okay. Now, crazy enough, Paramount is CBS. Universal Studios is NBC. ABC is Disney. Fox is Fox, but Fox TV is now Disney. I know. All of these things are weird, and these are all mergers and things that were happening. Now, here's the other crazy thing. All of these companies lost billions and billions and billions of dollars every year. And so they said, we can't do anything new, guys. And exactly, have you watched live TV in years? I actually do because I watch a lot of sports and I have the Spectrum app. My Peacock TV streaming is going $3. See, Julie? Disney always was going to buy Hulu. See, okay. I'm bringing TV back. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. So basically all of these companies were eating ass because they broke the back of what was really their moneymaker. And you ask, what was their real moneymaker? The theaters. And here's another moneymaker. DVDs. That's how a lot of studios made their bread and butter back in the day, man. They had a good running in the theater. They would make a movie for 5, 10, 15, 20. Remember this. Jurassic Park's budget was $44 million. $44 million. At the time, a huge budget. Make sure, guys, to like and subscribe, like and share, comment as much as you want. I will pick up all the comments. The new Mission Impossible cost $600 million to make. Guess how much it made? $600 million. So, my point in this is that the overzealous commercialization, commoditization, the extremes of capitalism are what has broken the back of the entire Hollywood industry. And just now, they're starting to get their legs on them. They realize, okay, streaming is one part of it, but it ain't where we're going to make our money. Where we're going to make our money is theaters. So, theaters and proper shows that can live a long time, okay? If you guys are digging this deep breakdown of the TV history and just give me a hell yeah, give me a what's up. Good seeing you, DTF. Happy birthday to your kids. I think it was some of your beautiful little kids' birthdays, I believe. Because if you're wondering what the hell is going on right now with TV and everything, this is what's going on. But hey, TV show auditions are back. Hell yeah, Rachel. I love that you love the, it's okay. I love that you love that, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single like and comment. Because, I don't think people, really know about this as much. Because I study it and I'm like, I knew talking with my agent, I'm like, it'll start. You can pop up the banner back there again, Sammy boy. All right. So where are we at now? So when I booked Hawkeye in 2020, I was getting, man, Anthony in the house. Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you. I love that picture of you and your daughter too. So 2020 was a great year of auditions. Why? Now this is the crazy part, okay? Why were there so many auditions in 2020? Actually, I wish I had it. This is more what I want. Well, 2020, the banks lowered their interest rates. So remember, every single movie is like a little business. Even a TV show, because unless they're fully backed by the studios, but a movie, when they make these movies, they have to get loans. They have to get millions of dollars, and then they put in their 20%, and then a bank or whatever provider is going to provide the rest, right? Just like we do anything else. Okay. So interest rates were low, so money was flooded. And they were really focused on streaming. So they flooded the market with these TV shows. That's how I got Hawkeye. That's how I got Outsider. That's how I got a couple other ones. And so that's why there was a lot of money in Hawkeye. There's a lot of money in these shows. Well then, like I said, sadly, they realized, shit, we haven't made a dime off these things. Yeah, isn't that crazy to think about? Like, that's why these aren't like, somebody's like, sure, like projects are self-funded, but no, they're just businesses. They get loans. They have to pay back the loans. Okay. And so think about this. So what needs to, I could go 50 million different ways. Thank you very much, Crystal. I totally forgot to mention that. Then the geniuses in SAG, which, hey, I'm not mad at you. They're like, you know what? This is the better music for it. This is the better music for it. Hey, guys. We're going to go on strike. I know the world is in mayhem right now, but we're going to go on strike. We need more stuff because they're They're not budging. Everybody doesn't have money. So the SAG writer strike, the other strike, I don't even know what it got. From AI, like AI was so new then. Any terms that they agreed upon, I'm sure can be gone around. My point is, a lot has happened in order for auditions to completely dry up. I'm not talking about getting one. I was at one point getting 5 auditions a week. Okay. And for any actor or anybody in the game, you got to understand that's how you book. Talent is this much of the game. If talent was why people booked all the time, it's just not it. It's just not that. It's just not that. Okay. What it is a numbers game. Thank you, Julie. I love seeing you on here. Always. So what's changed that they're back? Great question. I'll tell you. And you know what? I wanted to find some of these links beforehand because it's so ludicrous. I got to be honest. All right, I'm going to show you. Let's just go loosey-goosey. And let's go loosey-goosey. And I'm just going to search. Let's see here. What do I have up here? I got shout out to Drain Doctor. All right, let's go loosey-goosey. What does loosey-goosey even mean? All right. So I'm going to go to Google. You ever heard of this Google? Would it be crazy if it pulled up all this crazy, hardcore, like, porn stuff here? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? All right. Here we go. So let's go to Google. Where's my Google? All right. So recent studio merger news. All right, there you go. Boom. So this right here. Boom. House Democrats demand documents related to Skydance Paramount merger. In letters, Frank Pallone, blah, 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 blah. This is a big deal. This was 2 companies, Paramount Plus, Skydance. Not a damn one of them making money. Just losing billions every year. And yet somehow, I don't know why, it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like Paramount and CBS did a lot of things that the current administration really loved, like firing Stephen Colbert and paying them money to make. Let's see, 2 lawmakers pointed to Paramount's decision to pay $16 million to settle a lawsuit from President Donald Trump, who alleged, all right, the settlement raises significant concerns that Donald Trump demanded and Paramount paid an illegal bribe. Woo! It's one of the many things here. So you ask, what changed? Top of the morning to you. Yeah, I wish. Now, man. It's just the times that we're in. It's just so easy to find. You're waiting outside the bank. Have a great one, Anthony. Yeah, this is just a random one I found, guys. But, okay, so what happens is this goes through, and now they're one company, and now it's just so gross. It's so gross. Because then what ends up happening is, because now they're one company, they have more equity in this, and they can take out another loan at 20% off the debt because the properties, they have more. It's just financial logistical bullshit. Truly. They haven't made money. They have spent all their money on promoting and marketing in their apps and stuff. They're just corporations who ultimately make films and TV shows as a product. Now, some of the people behind there are truly visionaries and amazing. But this is what happens when you live in a fascist society that we kind of live in. All corporations, ready? They own all the art and media that we consume. PM, how you doing? Yeah, that's a lot. Look, now here's where I stand, right? Now look at this. Now you see all the stuff that I'm talking about here, right? Okay. So guess what though? Guess what? I benefit from it. I think those head honchos need to, Crystal says, I think those head honchos need to remember if we can't afford to eat, we can't afford to be buying new streaming services. But here's the thing, Crystal. I actually like my Spectrum app. I know that's kind of like contentious to say. Here's the thing. And I'm as guilty as anybody. We are a consumer society. And we are obsessed with our toys and our media and our gadgets. And as long as our lives aren't disrupted at a very severe rate, we will continue to consume. So what do? Oh, you want to drop it? Well, guess what? In a quarter from now, 4 months, we're just going to raise it $1. We're just going to raise it $1. And when we raise it $1, because we have, I don't know, 150 million people signed up, guess how much money that is? $150 million every month. I have so many streaming platforms, which I don't need. Now, I have some because this is what I do for a living. I gotta eat, but I definitely have got rid of other ones because I really want to focus in. I got my Netflix because I auditioned for a lot of Netflix shows. I got HBO because I feel like they got the highest quality stuff. And I got Spectrum because I like watching live sports. So where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? I don't know. Sure. I know. I was telling you all this because TV show auditions are back. Did you guys like how I went a long way backstory to tell you? So because I benefit from it. You actually went and canceled subscriptions. Hold on a second. Let's see what Crystal said here. So do you see my dilemma in a weird way? And do you see why I pay attention to this crap? So I actually went and canceled all subscriptions recently and then only rewarded ones I wanted to watch. I realized I was paying. Oh yeah, you will be paying a lot. I just started in general, guys, because I was like, man, I spend so much money every month. It is, especially when, you know, it's funny when you're making good money or you're like, whatever. And you're like, yeah, you don't pay attention to stuff as much. But when you're like trying to budget, you're like, what the hell is this $4.99 charge? Right? So I've eliminated a lot of charges and some of the services, because I have like 9 services that I use to do everything with the studios. I've hit them all up, be like, yo, I'm going to cancel, because I was on some of them. And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. Because we're also at the end of the AI. Okay, ready, guys? Here's a separate one that I'm going to break you off with. AI bubble. We're at the peak of it in many regards. We are going to get the top of the morning plus streaming service. the top streaming service. That's for sure. We all do need that. Focus. Thank you, Crystal. All right. Everybody list your top 3 services that you use the most. Okay. And I'll tell you mine. The ones that I use the most. YouTube. Damn, I gotta say, I know this is not gonna be surprised. This is gonna shock a lot of people. Spectrum, because I watch a lot of sports and a lot of live TV. When I sit down, I like to flick around this like it's the 90s. And then probably either, I guess, Netflix or HBO. All right, what do we got here? DTF says Peacock YouTube Premium. Come on, man. Do you have to say YouTube Premium? Honestly, if you're watching this right now without YouTube Premium, seriously, like, how are you living your life with all those ads? Get the hell out of here, boy. Living your life with no YouTube Premium ain't no way to live. YouTube Premium, YouTube Premium, YouTube Premium is the best. Podcast says, if you don't have YouTube Premium, I actually want you to write it. Write it in there. Have the balls. Because I don't hang out with people. Sammy boy. We'll go back to PM. YouTube Premium, YouTube Premium. Netflix and Spectrum. Okay, dude, we got a very similar streaming path. Sounds like we're talking about being a streaming path. PM and Collis's streaming path are almost identical. History Channel, no. Get out of here, Crystal. I love that pick. I love that pick. I watched really good stuff on Netflix. Really good stuff. Titans of Hollywood and the story of Moses. I didn't know anything about Moses except him splitting the seas. Wow, that guy is cool. I'm not alone in the Spectrum family. Regular YouTube ATH? Yo, bro. Don't do that, bro. Let's chip in for ATH. Get that sweet premium. Hulu. Oh, Hulu Live. That means it's like your TV. I get that. Oh, you know what? Disney Plus, not because of me. My kids, I use a lot. Yeah, you got to flex. Netflix, Spectrum, Sirius. Myron, I got to tell you. I use Sirius. I actually use Sirius quite a bit. So I'm not dissing. But do you know how old? Only old people listen to Spectrum. I mean, only old people listen to Sirius. I'm dead serious. Like, I don't know how that moniker happened, but it happened. And my daughter told me about it. I was like, no. And then they did a study. And under 35, I think they had like 0 subscribers. I'm serious. It was like something crazy like that. Anyway, I like Sirius. I listen to it all the time, especially in the car. So I like your pick there. I like your picks. YouTube Premium just dropped the... YouTube Premium does have some little movies they sneak in there. Remember when they were doing original programming? I don't know what the benefits of YouTube TV are. I'm going to be serious. I will probably... No, pirating is bad. I don't like the pirating. Discovery of Witches. Well, you are going to absolutely love the Witchmasters General. You're going to be in it, Crystal. You're going to be a little extra as a witch. DM me with the right answer. Wait a second. That's actually the best answer of the day. I was looking for this. 1 is fine. Paramount Plus 5. But the YouTube subscription. Why? Here's what happens when you subscribe. And you know, and if you want to hit that little like and subscribe button, you can do that. You can do that. But here's what happens. Here's what happens, okay? Let me get a little music. In a world where you subscribe to Paramount YouTube Premium and you watch this show to the Top Show every Friday, guess what? I get a little bit of that dough. It's true. It's like the best version of YouTube has the best way to pay their content creators, I think personally. Not like I'm making a ton of dough, but I'm doing something, making a little bit of money. Thanks to you guys, the members. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on members. So, yeah, if you subscribe and you get the YouTube Premium, then what you watch the most, they get that percentage the most. It's really cool. Andrew in the house. I like this. I like that Andrew came in here with this take. I like this take. Holy crap, you're right. I didn't really think about what you said. I was thinking about kind of like in that world, but you're right. Cobra Kai started on YouTube, went to Netflix, blew up on Netflix, and then they waited a little too long to get the movie out. Movie tanked. Thank you, Andrew. I don't like that picture of you though, because you look sneaky. Are you so sneaky? So one has OF. Asking for what the you know, I signed up for OnlyFans for the articles. For the articles. They have great articles on OnlyFans. Like it'll be some words and then an ass print. B. Littman in the house. You're talking about Myron's life, bro. Dougie Baker in the house with the tiny glasses. I spend probably more money on being a member to YouTubers and Patreons. I want to. Yes, you really are a true supporter on so many levels, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, if you ever go to a drive-thru with me, here's one thing that's going to happen. I do this. Now my daughter's old enough that I can yell these things. But if you were in the drive-thru at the bank, I would be, okay, you pull up and you think you're going to do a normal bank visit, right? You think you're just going to pull up, right? But you're going to say like, yes, can I get I'm here. Oh, how are you? And I'm in the background. I'm going to yell, big ass titties. I'm going to yell that in the background. If you're ordering food, if I'm just feeling like it, I'm just going to yell things like, so you want to do your bank action. If you were on speakerphone right now, I've done it where I'm on speakerphone talking with my wife and daughter there in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through, and I'm yelling in the background, please help me. I'm in the trunk. They have captured me and broken my legs. And they have to quickly put me on mute. And I love the quick mute. I love the quick mute. I love the quick mute. Back to auditions. So, how does the audition work? Wow, that was like I timed it. That was so good. It's true. I do that quite a bit. It's true. I love to yell crazy things in the background. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I have several. One thing you want, like with your friends, you have like back in the day, you have inside jokes. Well, one of the best things you can have is inside jokes with your family, especially your kids. Like I have a ton of inside jokes with my kids, and they know that I'm going to do that for them, and then they do it. Well, here's the thing, Crystal. The whole show is an ADH ramble because we're just talking about auditions, and then we're going to talk about Billy Joel, and because before, remember what I was trying to do before. I was trying to create these full-blown segments. Honestly, stressing out about them, getting them up, and then boom, they'd pass through. Instead, I want to talk to you guys. This is the show. The show is connecting like this. Show is talking about, and then I'll create stuff along the week, and then I shared the show throughout the week, and it's working. So video, or it didn't happen. There probably is some video of this. So it's a good one. Here's another good one. You want to know another good one? Another little sneaky one? Another you want to do one, especially a great dad move. This is a great dad move. So when you are, and she loves it. I remember the very first time I did this. So let's say you're having an especially gassy day. Me personally, if I have onion rings, particularly Burger King onion rings, I don't know what they put in those things, but they react poorly with my innards. Okay? So what you want to do is when you know you're driving somewhere, it doesn't matter because you could be in a home. Sammy boy, can you put up there perfect dad prank? The perfect dad prank? Something like this? Thank you. So it has to be on the one that you are about to let out that, you know, this one been cooking, right? The one that it could peel back the tint on the car window. Because if you do it anymore, Myron, don't get me started on fast food places. Don't get me started on especially that Burger King one. Okay? So what you want to do is go, here it is. This is the one. You right before you right as you're letting it out, right? You go like this. Like that, you take a big whiff in so that they notice you. Wow, and you look around like this, you go, wow, is somebody baking cookies? And they go, what? And they then take a deep breath in. Now, your deep breath in had not hit the fart yet. It had not got there yet. There is like a delayed sonic boom, but with fart smell. Bod hits them. They go, oh! Okay? It's great. So you really want to do that, especially driving. Okay? You want to do that driving because what you want to say when you're driving is that you're driving. And you'd be like, and especially when they're younger because they don't know shit. Because you'll be like, oh, girls, there's a cookie factory up here. They bake fresh cookies. Breathe in. Breathe in. Ah! I love it. I love it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. Eat fresh in the house. I love being a dad. I love being a dad. Screw you, deadbeat dads. Screw yous. So that's why TV show auditions are back. Tell me how it goes. It's a really classy thing to do, I gotta say. Very classy to do, very classy to do. It is very classy to fart. When you falter on your kids, remember, you can't do it before because then they're going to be suspect. You have to really get them out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. All right. So you ever wonder what it actually looks like to get an audition? I'm going to show you. So, this is what it looks like. So you get an email. Oh, thanks, man. Myron, it makes me happy to make people laugh. It's one of my favorite things to do. All right. So my favorite noise, my favorite call is when I get that call from my agent that I booked something. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. And I also love the email. So this is Actors Access. Actually, Sammy Boy put up behind the scenes what an audition is or something. Yeah, behind the scenes. There we go. So this is Actors Access, and this is basically what most professional actors use in order to move this here so I can see this here, and this can be here, and I can bring this up here, and I'm going to shut this here. And so this is a hub for actors all across the world, truly. But this is where agents, or excuse me, casting directors submit their things, their castings. So let's say, for example, recently I had 2 auditions. One for both shows are actually on Netflix. I'm not going to say what they are because I had to sign an NDA. NDA means non-disclosure agreement. So they're big shows that you would know. And to be quite honest, actually, if I can show you here, I might show you, but maybe not. Oh, yeah, because I'm not logged in. Let me log in. Boom. So you log in. Probably shouldn't show you that, but oh well. So basically, you get this email. I don't actually think it matters, truly. But I'm actually going to show you what it looks like from other submissions and breakdowns, okay? Because this one I could definitely show you. So this is a breakdown of different auditions that are happening across the world. Now, I have a profile in here that says my height, my background, my strengths, all this. It's already been worked out. You have to subscribe and you have to pay for this as well. But my agent connects to this as well as all the other basic agents. Now, these are all different castings that are happening right now that I could submit to. And as you can see on the right-hand side here, you can see some are union, some are non-union. I can't hear myself. Some are union, some are non-union. And they're TV shows, there are shorts, there are ad campaign, there are feature films. Now, the difference between union and non-union is that unions, they have to follow a certain set of rules, guidelines, pay. Non-union means they don't. They can kind of pay you what they want, and pay and travel are a little bit different. Now, I can go up here and literally say, okay, I don't do any background roles. I don't want to do that. I only want to do paying roles. I don't do reality TV, and I don't do real people breakdowns. So now I'm going to search. Boom. And this is in the Southeast. And then what does it do? Oh, it pulls up more. So these are an episodic. And so what I've been doing is I've been submitting to some of these. I didn't do that before. It's a big change of what I'm doing. Normally, I would just wait for my agent to come and send me these big TV show auditions. But I was like, you know what? I always give the advice, if you want to be an actor, then act. And because I don't do the radio show anymore and I don't have working for like a corporation or anything like that, I can literally go anywhere. And most of those shows that I would work and act on, I'm going to get paid, you know, a good amount of money to work for one day. So, so quite honestly, I've been auditioning for a lot of those too. And I really think the big difference has been mindset of going like, all right, you know what? I'm going after it all. And so I want you to think like that too. Whatever it is, just open up your mind. Cause I had shut down acting in my head. I was like, it's kind of over. The business is kind of dead, you know? And it wasn't until, you know, I really was like, screw that. I love acting. I'll act for free. I act for free right now. I do my stupid, silly little bits for you guys and everything. And of course, not for free ultimately, because I do get paid for this, but, you know, cool. That is cool. Take things in. Yeah. It's just like, you know what? Hey, what's up, Rachel? Good to see you. Thank you for the nice words about my blog. If you guys haven't checked out my blog yet, I'm doing a new blog every week or as much as I can. I feel like people are going back to blogs, a lot more written word. I can get a lot more stuff out. What's up, Jamie? James Kennedy, be careful with that profile picture. You're putting something next to your weenus. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's coming back in, and I am. Oh, thank you, Rachel. And so right over here, I got my wall. I've repainted the wall. I got new lighting set up. And so I really want you guys to think about this. Whatever it is that you have shut down in your head that you really want to continue with. And I could have very easily, quite frankly, It sucks to even think about it. I only got to this point just a little bit. Been like, you know what? I'm good. I did enough. I've done enough. But I would be lying to myself. I really want to do more. I really have some, and I could just work on my film or work on my stuff, but I got more in me. And I really want to work with more people, and I really want to work on another big set, and I just got more in me, and I just want to act in general. I really want to act in general. So thank you, Sammy Boy, for putting that up there. Yeah, check out the blog, man. It's everything is at IamCarlosNavarro.com. I'm not using To the Top Never Stop anymore. I'm trying to really center and focus in everything as well. So let's talk a little bit about, let's play the trailer for this. Who is a Billy Joel fan here? Now we're just totally shifting. Who is a Billy Joel fan here? Because I want to show you that trailer. Man, I love documentaries. Like I've watched a lot of them. And this is one of the best, honest. You love Billy Joel. All right, cool. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this together. I'm gonna take a little tiny break to get a little water and a pee-pee break, and then we're gonna come back. Let's watch this together, okay? I'm gonna stop sharing that one. I'm going to share this one because who has seen the documentary, the Billy Joel documentary? And I love that you guys are all fans. What's up, James? Carlitos! Oh, hell yeah. You'll love the episode I'm in. Yo, everybody, shout out to Solaris. Everybody, we did a whole thing on Solaris last week. I bet you love Billy Joel too. You seem like a Billy Joel guy. Thank you, Sammy. That was very quick. I love how you did that. Very good job there. Solaris right there. Check it on out. My husband saw and spoke to him in a few times as a kid because get out of here. Oh, you got to watch this documentary. All right, cool. Let me take a little time. I'm going to take a little step away here for a second. I'm going to add this to the stage. I'm going to do this, and we will be right. I will be right back. Check this out.
Alien to me, this guy Billy Joel. I don't know who that is or what that is.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
I'm reminded of it when I go walk on the street.
You got us feeling all right.
Oh, right, that guy.
Back then, his whole life was the band.
We just wanted to make as much noise as possible. I didn't know one person who liked what we were doing.
I loved it.
I wanted to put together a group of New York musicians.
They were a bunch of hooligans from Long Island.
My own history as a musician started with me hearing classical music. Uptown Girl. It could have been a Mozart piece.
Are you the man singing Uptown Girl?
That's me. Here I am dating this supermodel. Me? I'm from Hicksville. You feel the enormity of the situation grow.
When I first heard Billy, it was like, wait a minute, who's this?
Billy's melodies were better than mine.
He had a great sense of drama. He had the magic.
There are certain traumas that one never gets over.
There's an underlying rage that wiped out my family. Still trying to put the pieces together. I didn't know my father at all from 8 years old until I was in my 20s. I've had a lot of hard lessons in my life. I should have been worth this, and I was worth this. And I hit the pavement. Kaboom. I was amazed that I was still alive. I learned life is a fight.
I don't care what you say anymore.
If there was a skeleton key to unlocking what's behind the songs,
Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone.
it's my relationships with others.
He cares about the human experience. He wrote songs that matter.
I think music saved my life. It gave me a reason to live.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Everything I've done and everything I've lived through somehow found its way into my music.
Man, oh man, oh man. I stayed up watching that last night till like 11. I was tired because I had a long day. Find a cool spot. Glad you guys dig Billy Joel too. I knew a little bit. I mean, I know a lot about him, and because I've been a fan of his for a long time. I saw him perform live. Lucky enough to see that. Yeah, Rachel. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It is good. So I watched it last night. I got a lot out of it. I genuinely believe that whatever you consume, whatever you watch, is for a reason. Like I don't think there's much happenstance as we may think. And so I started watching it, and I didn't know his background. And his background, and they actually, as they're going along, it's so well done because they take you through song to song and how he wrote it and where he was at in life. And he struggled his entire life. I mean, Billy Joel did not have a silver spoon. The irony that his father was a classical piano player, but never taught Billy a damn thing other than smacking him in the back of the head and knocking him out when he played a note wrong randomly. It is a story of overcoming. This is not a guy who had family connected in the business. This is a true blue musical artist. And when I mean a true blue musical artist, that means that everything is music to them. Everything. They kind of give up everything, and they just. And so Billy Joel, for the majority of his 20s and young, he just didn't have anything. He was going from band to band. He quit high school to go on the road. His mom, and here was the really interesting thing. Before I go into Piano Man, and guys, remind me if I don't tell you the story of Piano Man because it's really, really good. I will watch some documentaries. And I'm like, man, I do not connect with this at all. And I'll turn it off, or I just won't find something in it because I don't want to waste my time. I'll do that with movies too. I'm like, it's not connecting with me. Because if it doesn't grab you within the first 10, 15 minutes, hell, I can say 5 minutes. So the story is going along, and I'm connecting with a lot of it because Billy drank a lot. And for those of you who don't know, in my past life, I drank a lot. And I was a bit of a wild man. And I used to listen to Billy Joel in my life and moving out. And these songs, when I would go on benders and the night after, the morning after, to commiserate, to like almost excuse my behavior. Hey, Billy Joel did it. Like, I know it's so weird to think about, but I would. And I didn't know the full stories. I've never read the book on the songs like I have with Paul McCartney. Like I've read his songbook. So I know what they mean, a lot of them, at least to him. And, for example, you may be right. I may be crazy. How many of you guys know a song? How many of you guys know a Billy Joel song? You may be right. I may be crazy. Because here's the deal, guys. I used to listen to the song as hey, that's me. Okay? Listen to the lyrics.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay? And I used to listen to this and give it as like, yo, guess what? It's me. I'm crazy. And the story behind this was that he was crazy. And he did all this stuff. He wrote this song while he was spinning out on riding home on a motorcycle. And listen to this. Man.
Friday night I crashed your party. Saturday I said I'm sorry. Sunday came and trashed you out again.
Yeah, man. All right, man. That was my life every weekend. Wiling out on Friday. Not every look as I got older, it got even, but wiling out and call and I'm sorry. And then Sunday came and I trashed me out again.
I was only having fun, wasn't hurting anyone. And we all enjoyed the weekend for a change.
Now, at times I was hurting people because I like to fight and drink. So I remember hearing that line as I was when I was a drinker, and I'd be like, that one doesn't I kind of have, not me, like friends and family, but random strangers.
I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked to Bedford.
Look at it. Oh, I didn't know he did that walk before Conor McGregor. And I remember listening to this song after I got arrested and like driving home from jail, and just like this song was so, oh man, it just brings me back, man. Not all in good ways.
I alone rode my motorcycle in the rain.
So he really did. He was married. He'd already had some success, but not big success. His big song was Just the Way You Are. Not Piano Man, not Captain Jack. It was Just the Way You Are. That was what took him to the next level. So this was after Just the Way You Are.
And you told me not to drive.
I wasn't a driver though. Even when I drank, I didn't drive thank God. Thank God. I just never was a driver when I got drunk.
But I made it home alive. So he said that only the blues that I can say. But you made it right. I made it crazy. Oh, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for.
Oh man, did I use that line? I think I've screamed that line before to somebody. That's so. Of course, how many of you guys know that song? Have heard that song? I hope so. Because if you don't know that song, what's your problem? Piano Man. Piano Man.
This next song is a true story.
So, Piano Man. So, Crystal, I'm glad you brought up Uptown Girl. I think it's 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm done with episode 1. We haven't gotten into that era yet. He's that great of an artist that there's the whole other era of like him with Christy Brinkley. This era is what a lot of people don't know, him and his wife, Elizabeth. His wife, Elizabeth, was his muse. And just like Christy Brinkley ended up being a muse to him. And that's what great artists have. Like they have muses. And so Just the Way You Are is about Elizabeth. Even Piano Man has Elizabeth in it. Elizabeth ended up being his manager and really taking care of him until, unfortunately, she let her brother, not she let, but Billy wanted her brother-in-law to take over after Elizabeth left. And that's a whole other story. So, oh, you love that song? Nice. Uptown Girl. Yes, yes, yes. So we get to Piano Man. All right. And remember, Piano Man wasn't a big hit. And actually, a lot of people don't know that The Entertainer is the second part of Piano Man. Did you know that? If you hear The Entertainer, it's the response after Piano Man makes it. So let's do Sammy Boy. Put up there the story of Piano Man. I have not gotten into Led Zeppelin at all, Crystal. I don't know much about them other than they're gods and that Billy Joel was obsessed with them. So, but I will give it a shot. So, let's get that up here. I'll pop that off. I would definitely want to share this as a separate video because it's really, really interesting. Amy crazy. All right, so Piano Man, arguably one of the top 5 greatest songs of all time, or at least well known. And he wrote this because he was the Piano Man. He was working at a lounge as a piano player in the midst of when one of his records was out. He was battling with this really shisty record executive that was taking basically all of his rights, all of his residuals, and not letting him really put out his own music. So he went under a different name called William Martin. And so he started playing, I believe the name of the club was called The Executive in LA. So his wife, or his girlfriend at the time, Elizabeth, who ended up becoming his manager, was a waitress at the bar. And Billy Joel, now just imagine this. Billy Joel was the piano player at this lounge where a lot of execs would come in and he said he loved it because he couldn't go record music. He couldn't go on tour. So he went under a different name and he played and said, that's how we made our money. I was the Piano Man. So when you hear the lyrics to this, he is telling the stories of real people that came to him, and the waitress herself is his girlfriend, his wife at the time. And I think Piano Man, what Piano Man ends up being is truly the story of really, it's the working man's tale. It's also the story of people who maybe didn't go after their full dream. And quite frankly, it is so damn good. A harmonica in it. The music itself is special. Billy explains this, how it's a waltz. Bum, 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 bum. And that's why people also love it. I personally love it because my wife worked at a piano bar called Pat O'Brien's. I love piano bars. I worked with a guy named Bubba Whoop-Ass Wilson who could play the hell out of this song. And it just is a song. I think it's a perfect song. I guess I have I lean towards songs that are like 7 minutes. But would you allow me? Would it be cool if would you guys give me a thumbs up if you would? If you want to do a little Piano Man, we go over the lyrics together and maybe to tie up the show. Is that cool with you guys? Is that cool with you guys? Man, ATH, I would highly recommend checking out Mal P and David Guetta. Their live performances are unbelievable. And I'm really into them right now. So is my wife. Really, really into them. You should go and get old vinyl, listen to it. All right, sounds good. Piano Man is amazing. All right, you guys are into it. I'm loving it. Hey, what's up, Joey? Good to see you, man. Cool. All right, cool. Because you got to hear these lyrics. And there's so much musicality that goes to this. We just get caught up in what an awesome song it is. But guys, it really is. The song itself is just so freaking beautiful. All right, let's check it out.
I say that because some of the stuff I write is a pack of lies. So it's called Piano Man.
So that's what he said. He said, and that's what a great writer can do, is he goes, I say this autobiographical because some of the stuff that, and I tell this to my daughter, who's a singer-songwriter. I said, when you can write in the eyes of others, that's really the next level. And she can, and so can Billy. Billy is able to get that human connection, that with those little fibers of whatever that is. And the stash is so great, right? The stash is so great. Here we go. Let's enjoy this on a wonderful. We're blessed to be together on this Friday, aren't we, guys? I'm really happy to see all you guys here today. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Whether you're watching this later on a video or whether you're right now, mad love, much appreciation. Let's enjoy this beautiful, beautiful song together. How about that? How about that? Cash Me Outside. Oh no. Wait a second. We need the lyrics. I don't care where you're at. You hear that? You're like, you want to go get a drink? You want to go? Let's go sing this real quick. EME, are you a diehard Billy Joel fan? You're a piano player. Go follow EME's channel. Are you a diehard Billy Joel fan? You got to be. Yes, he is a musical genius. Billy Joel is a musical genius. The way he plays, he is no doubt about it. Nice one, Evans. I like that. I like how you did that. All right, here we go. That's a great line in it too. Let's break it down. Let's. And guys, I got to stop it back obviously a lot because I don't want to get copywritten. So basically, this is literally what Billy did. The people were so close to his piano, they said they had a rubber lining around the piano that they would lean and smoke in his face. And one thing that I'm so glad I did not live back then is the cigarette smoking. Oh my God. In every picture, Billy has a drink or a cigarette in his hand. It is amazing that this dude is still alive. Crazy. I drive by this bar every day on the way home. And there was nothing I love more than going and drinking at a bar. When I got together with my wife, and we weren't married then, obviously, and I was in my 20s, I didn't feel I had a good weekend unless I went to a place and drank and got drunk or just sat at a bar. And now when I see people just sitting at bars drinking, and I see them there, and when I drive by this bar, I see them there, and it's usually by themselves. Almost every night, I think, damn, that's making love to his tonic and gin. I don't know, man. I'm totally judging, but I just don't think. I hope you don't get there in life. I think the best place to be is not in. Look, it's fun to go to a bar and have some fun and hang out every now and then. But that nightly routine of drinking at the bar is a quick way to go to an early grave. I love that. Son, can you play me his father-in-law was a very British, posh, and I think this is a little take. I think that's a little take on him because he said he came very posh. He was very nice to him. And can you play me a memory, right? Because that's what songs are. They're memories. You hear a song, I don't care where you're at, you can remind yourself, oh, that was 1992. I was at my homecoming dance. We were dancing to it. Oh, this was at my wedding. Oh, this is me and my boys. We were drinking to Outkast. We were smoking. We were chilling. Like, can you play me? Songs are not memories. Excuse me. A song is a song. A song is a memory. Damn. And I'm not really sure how it goes because you know what? It's been a long time since I've been around. No, we're still on. Good. I like it. All right. Are you guys enjoying this? Because we're getting a little Piano Man in. A little Piano Man action. Before EME playing along at his house. Songs are time machines. You know, Steven Spielberg said this recently. And damn, did it stick with me. Because it's Steven Spielberg saying it. And he's so right. He said, there's no other more magical, transformative experience than closing your eyes and listening to music. And that's Steven Spielberg saying it, who is the master of visually transporting you somewhere. So, wow. So here we are. We're back. John needs to lose some lbs. Let's be honest. John is probably not around anymore. John's got a heart condition. John, you know what, man? It was real hard to get that fat in the 80s because there wasn't as many fast food places and you couldn't buy a slice of pizza at a regular gas station like you can now. How the hell did John get so big? I guess he drank a lot.
Gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke.
Man, cigarette smokers today, y'all missed your time. My God, did y'all miss your time? You could smoke in a doctor's office back then.
But there's some place that he'd rather be.
And that's the truth. You know how many bartenders wanted to be actors, comedians, writers, musicians? A lot. A lot. And it just was one decision or the other that led them, because you can do both. You obviously can do both until you hit one or the other. And I've done that. But I definitely think a lot of people don't take that step. Oh, this song is brutal, guys. He lifts you up with the front side at a bar. We're having fun. Yeah, man, look, he's got the drinks, he got the smokes. But in his mind, he's like, I should have been acting. I should have been a comedian. Damn. Maybe that's why he eats so much. Maybe. Oh shit. Damn it. No, we're not starting over. There it is. Let's get that. And you know, that's how bars were back then in the 80s. You're like, yeah, like that's because people were taking pictures of you. You could drink and smoke. Best time to party, 80s. Cocaína, mass drinking, mass smoking, early 80s. Because once you got the pussy ass ways of no smoking indoors in the late 80s and early 90s. This is a deep ass song. DTF, bars are so lame now. Like, look, even though I don't drink and smoke, I want my bars to be like Billy Joel's bars, okay? You never paid attention to the lyrics, really? No, it's and you know what? Who was on this? Who was on the documentary? It was like Jackson Brown or John Mellencamp. Was like, this song is brutal. Oh, it's brutal. Keep listening. Thank you guys. I love that you guys are digging this. So lame. Okay. Politics. So that's his girlfriend. That's his manager, who literally they had to get, she was the waitress, he was the piano man, and that's where his wife learned to become a manager, talking with the corporate types, learning this. That's why everything you do in your life will help you in your end result, whether you see it or not. All the different times I got let go, all the different times that I was, honestly forgotten about. All the different times that I hit a high peak, all the different times that I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life right now? You take that and you put it into a collective pot. And if you're able to, you can create great art or a business or something. It's all part of you. And every time I went and did a job that I didn't like, and like now I'm living my dream of owning my studios, of acting, of creating, of not having to worry, not do anything with anybody else, corporate wise. I realized everything I went through was to be able to do this. To be able to do this. Really, really loved his bar lounge gig. He said he played up to it. He said he was William Marty, did everything. And they were like, he said that the bar managers, they didn't know he was Billy Joel, who had gotten some attention already. And so it was great because he said people come, you're really good, son. I could get you a record deal. He's like, no. He said he would play it up. No. I love what I do. The lounge is my life. I love that. I love that. It goes to this. When I sold slicers at Kmart wearing a fake chef's outfit and I stood there all day and I would have to sell slicers, because it helped me act, because it helped me make money to support my family, I did the hell. I pretended like I was a real chef. I was in the moment. Take that. Whatever you're doing, give it 100%. Now, if you can't feel it, you can't vibe with it, okay, it's not going to work. And I understand that. But if you feel like, okay, I can sell these, be 100%. Be 100%. Your pop's playing harmonica when he visited. That is badass. You have a cool dad. It would be a good gig. It would be. No, I worked at Kmart's, Belk's, Sears, Army bases, dressed as a chef, selling slicers that I would have to haul in and slice do a 20-minute show and do 8 shows a day, all on commission. Yes, to support, to, you know what? Guess what that allowed me to do? Book Identity Thief. Boom. If I take the other gig where I have to do other stuff, I don't book the role that changes my life. And that's why I have sustainable artistry. And that's what, no, and I wish there was, because what I learned for US Jesco, the company that they did retailtainment, I will forever use. I will forever use. And so Billy at this time in his life was having to play piano at a lounge, and he did a damn good job. And the manager loved him. And they knew when they saw Billy hop with the old, you watch 2 old ladies get into a fight with their walkers over a roll of fabric. Oh, is this Black Friday? I worked Sears on a Black Friday selling slicers, so I do understand. Do they not make music like this anymore? Is it over? Is it over? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. I hope we can still make great hits. Songs that last forever. So much cigarette smoking. I got to tell you, I could smell the cigarette smoking from my couch. That's how much they were smoking. Guys, we did it. We freaking did it. Thank you, guys. What a show. People are already calling this the greatest show we've ever done. It's already been written in the history books. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you're watching this later, thank you so much. Leave a comment. I like to check all the comments. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great day, Myron. Have a great day, DTF. See ya, Sammy boy. Crystal, have a great one. ATH, have a great one. I am going to be at the Ritz on Saturday. If you guys are interested in seeing some awesome fights, Rumble at the Ritz. I am the host. Amazing professional boxing. Check it out, Mike Sawyer Promotions. I've been working with them, and I'm really excited about this Saturday, seeing some great fights. Check it out, MikeSawyerPromotions.com. And of course, like, follow, subscribe, do all the fun stuff because we do this every single Friday. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I do know one thing. Today will be a great day. To the top, never stop.